Let me tell you this, you absolutely have what it takes to fund your education debt-free. You don't have to be the perfect student to fund your education debt-free. The question is, are you going to take action? I founded the Student Navigator because something was missing. I had just graduated debt-free, but it was through much trial and error along the way. As a student, I couldn't find anything that showed you how to fund your education debt-free, and by the time I graduated, there still was not a go-to resource to show students how it's done. I decided to change that. Since the very beginning, people looked at me silly and they thought that guiding students towards funding their education debt-free was a dream too big. But you know what? You can never dream too big. This program is for the student that does not want to be a statistic. The student who has never taken action before towards funding their education debt-free, the student who has taken action before but has achieved no result, the student who is ready to do what it takes to position themselves for freedom after graduation. Before funding my education debt-free, I was a high school student and I was overwhelmed. After playing basketball practically my entire life, I had decided months before graduating high school that I was not going to play college basketball and focus on my aspiring career in STEM in college instead. And my parents always supported me in my dreams, including with my basketball career. So given this last-minute decision not to play college basketball and kissing any chance of a sports scholarship goodbye, I just didn't feel like it was fair to my parents. So I decided that paying for college was going to be up to me. I was longing for a program that it just didn't exist. Applying for scholarships honestly seemed like a chore, but it wasn't until I sat in the financial aid office and realized how much college actually costs is when I had my wake-up call. I had two decisions to make: not take action and just take out a loan, or work hard to receive funding between now and when my first college bill was due. I chose option number 2. I earned enough to fund my freshman year of college debt-free and took action again and funded my second year debt-free. And by this time, I found a groove and duplicated what was working until I ultimately crossed the stage debt-free without having to take out any loans along the way. I also shared my success tips with my peers, and they saw results too, whether it was winning that scholarship or funding their housing debt-free or their whole year debt-free. The 3 keys to funding your education debt-free is action, consistency, and having a roadmap. And I show you how to do all 3. Students think that they'll apply for one scholarship and that their entire education will be paid for overnight, and it doesn't work that way. Life doesn't work that way. You have to be willing to put in the work, point blank, period. Why do you want to fund your education debt-free? How would graduating debt-free change your life? Digging deep and getting real with yourself on why you're on this journey, it'll not only help you stay motivated, but it'll also help you convey yourself through your application. I've had the honor of navigating students towards funding their entire education debt-free and others funding some of their education debt-free. Join us as we navigate you towards funding your education debt-free, as you learn my step-by-step roadmap and receive hands-on guidance throughout your journey along the way. My name is Elease Dillard, and welcome to the Student Navigator.